ko tūranga tū, tūranga pai, tūranga mātike teke, tūranga marangaranga, ko tako hākuni atu, ko tako hākuni mai. Ko tako waro e tāhuri atu, ko tako waro e tāhuri mai, ko tākinoko au, tākinoko koe, tukura mai oki oki. Whakareo atarai whenua kura, uria mai ki tēnei wahi, uria mai ki a mātanga tangata e hui hui mai nei i tēnei wā. E te atua hei manaki hei tiaki i a mātou e ngā wā katoa, i a mātanga tangata i runga tēnei huarahi. Whakamoimiti, whakawhetai, whakapai, whakaorangiti i te kino, nau hoki te rangatira te kaha, me te korororia. Ara tūruki, tūruki, paneke, paneke, tūruki, tūruki, paneke, paneke. Hara mai te toki, haumie, huie, taikie. E tūtahi tātou ngota tātou nei, wā te himene, e honere, e korori. E honore, e kororia, maimaro mo ki te whenua, whakaro, haie, ki ngā whangata katoa. Ake ake, ake ake. Nau e te atua kaharaua e tūpirana ngā ngākau katoki a koe. E mohi o te anga ngā hea hea kore hoki ngaru i a koe te mehuna. Whakahangia i ho te warua tapu hei whakamānga whakaro mātou ngākau. Kia tono arawhai mātou ki a koe, kia tika ai te whakanui e taunga tapu. O iukaraiti hoki tō mātou wāriki. Āmene. Kia ora hui mai tātou. Kia koe koe.
Kia ora. Thank you for coming out. So we are here because of the unprecedented attacks by this government on workers, on public services, on health, on Māori, on Te Tiriti o Waitangi, and on any number of vulnerable groups and people and places in our environment around Aotearoa. So right now there are thousands of workers descending on Aotea Square in the city to stand up against the attacks from this government on workers. But we knew that we'd have some comrades in Manukau who couldn't necessarily make it into the city. So thank you all for coming out to support this mahi. We're going to get started. We're going to have a short program today, about half an hour, because a lot of our members are here on their lunch breaks. So feel free to stay, listen to our speeches, grab a sausage, and generally show your support. Otherwise, I'm going to hand over to our first speaker, representative of the PSA, and that's Mike Turner.
Kia ora whānau! Kia ora whānau! Kia ora whānau! So I've got some speaking notes, I'll jump in and out of them. My name is Mike Turner. I am a child of Ngāti Whātua and a member of the PSA. And I'm Māori Tuturu, so I am here with you standing up against this government. So I just want to say thank you for all of those of you who turned out, and if you're representing those members of your mahi, please take what you need to go back to them and show them that you were here at the start of a movement that will continue right on until the next general elections. So to start, and because we're here, Pulavanaka, Talopalava, Maloelele, kia ora to you all. A warm welcome to all our workers and our unions that you represent. Each and every one of you who deserve respect, equality, a decent wage and conditions for the mahi you do for Aotearoa. As Will said, this is one of 14 Fight Back Together hui that we're being held right now across Aotearoa. Obviously this is the one with the most beautiful people, so just saying that we won that prize. Where union members and our allies across the country are rallying against this government's cuts. Its attack on Māori rights and representation, attack on workers, and our battle cry is Maranga. Stand up for your rights. This is like a sponsor notice. The PSA is proud to support all the hui across the Motu, alongside other unions. Is anyone here from other unions? Hands up! Thank you very much. Thanks for coming. That we can be a part of this important mahi here in Manukau. Thank you all for coming together here today in solidarity, in unity, standing strong together against a government that is taking Aotearoa backwards, not forwards. Do we agree with that? Yes. Do we agree with that? Yes. We are here because we refuse to be silent in the face of broken promises, relentless job cuts, and an assault on our very identity as a nation. You represent that identity. We are also here to protect what generations before us fought for. Te tiriti o Waitangi, the recognition of our beautiful language, our culture, and our place in Aotearoa. An Aotearoa that I believe you agree with me that our children, our grandchildren can live together in peace, that they can prosper, living together proud of their identity, their heritage, their cultures, and we are working for a better future. Do you agree? Yes. This government has not shown one thing that it agrees with what you're standing here for. And this is why, right here, right now, is the beginning of a turning point for this country for the good. We are here because we refuse to be silent in the face of broken promises. We are here to protect what generations have fought for. We are here for people over profit. We are here to stand up and fight back. And I'm telling you now that as we move on, the momentum will grow. Already, iwi have been going around Ngā Motu, and they actually had their hui o Motu, the last one, down in Otautaru, and they are saying the same thing. They're saying this is not the Aotearoa that we want for our children. Our union members come to work every day to make a difference. That's why you go to work. Our PSA members help to deliver to the community, to local government, health and public services that actually keeps Aotearoa running. These services ensure everyone gets the support they need to live healthy, safe and empowered lives, not just for those who can afford to pay for it.
Yeah.
Yet the reality of living in Aotearoa under this current government is far from what our ancestors intended. They intended one of kotahitanga, whakawhanaungatanga, tino rangatiratanga. Instead, government services and the workers who deliver them have been on the receiving end of attacks from this coalition government. These attacks have led to mass layoffs, cuts to services that we all rely on, including health and community service, and a relentless undermining of te tiriti and Māori rights. The many workers who have lost their jobs now have to face a new reality of hardship and pain. They are your co-workers, or they were, they are your friends, they are your family. And you workers who keep your jobs are shouldering additional workloads with severe health and safety impacts, serious threats to actually delivering quality public and community service. I believe a $20 a week tax credit will not cover the impacts of this government's indiscriminate and racist decisions. We are now finding our country going backwards because we live in a political climate that is hell-bent on undermining working people and running down services.
Yeah.
Can you believe I'm reading this? That's quite good. Here we go. Under the last government, New Zealand unions made real progress for workers with long overdue pay equity settlements, strong collective agreements, and we even began to bargain industry-wide fair pay agreements. But since last October, fair pay agreements are gone, which would have improved pay and conditions for essential workers like cleaners, bus drivers and supermarket workers. 90-day trials have been extended to make everyone able to be fired at will in their first 3 months in a new job without rights. The minimum wage has been cut in real terms. Our health and safety regulator, WorkSafe, has undergone severe cuts. You are no longer safe. Workers across the public service and health, community services, sciences and education are experiencing cuts in work intensification, seriously undermining service delivery to our people, your people, our families. Migrant workers using their RSE scheme could be paid less for their labour now and charged more for accommodation. Māori workers and Māori are under attack, with the foundation of our nation, Te Tiriti o Waitangi, being undermined by the very people who should be honouring it, undermining the future of our beautiful country. Thank you. I thank you for your commitment to standing with iwi Māori against government cuts and attacks on Te Tiriti. Standing against this government's disestablishment of Māori specialist roles across our public service is not just an issue of employment, it's an issue of eradication. Standing against this government's disestablishment of Te Aka Whai Ora, the ability for Māori to change the negative statistics for their own people's health, as well as 450 frontline workers, health workers, on the chopping block. The same health workers who have been the backbone for our communities through every single crisis we've had to date. Standing against this government's attacks on Te Reo Māori. Te Reo Māori is an official language of this country, people. It is a taonga. It is a treasure. It is protected under Te Tiriti. And yet this government wants to remove Te Reo Māori from our workplaces, from the way we greet our customers and our clients, stripping Te Reo from official parliamentary correspondence and taking away Te Reo Māori branding and signage from our agencies. This is an attack on our identity. It's actually an attack on the identity of Aotearoa. Standing against the government's attack on Tiriti o Waitangi, it's a sad day when the very foundation of our partnership as a nation is under assault by the very people entrusted to lead that nation. And you can see it happening around you. And if I was you, I would be down to join the Hikoi November 18th, 19th. I'll be ending up at Parliament, and I think it'll be just as big as this one, even bigger, as we stand up against a government that wants to turn us into something that we're not. So brothers and sisters, this is a call to action. And you're the first to hear the call. So right at the front of the queue for the sausages. Today, whānau, we are sending a message. We will not sit idly by while they dismantle our rights, will we? No. We will not sit by when they take our jobs, will we? No. And our language, will we? No. We will fight for every frontline worker. We will fight for every Māori specialist role and for every word of Te Reo that they want to silence. We are here to say no. Say no! No! To the establishment of our specialist role. We are here to say no. Say no! No! To the removal of Te Reo Māori from our public institutions. We are here to say no to the erosion of Te Tiriti o Waitangi. Say no! No! To this government, we say, you are not just cutting our jobs, you are cutting the soul of our nation. And we, as we stand here, will not let that happen. As unions and the people of Aotearoa, we must stand up and respond to this difficult political, economic, industrial environment. Part of our response is building a positive understanding and support for the alternative vision for Aotearoa in our communities, our workplaces, across our nation, not the vision that this current government is trying to push on us. And part of that response is turning up the hui, like this one today, and demonstrating our commitment to stand up for a better deal for working people and a better future for that guy in the plane he just flew over. People. We will stand united, will we? Yes. We will stand united. Our tupuna fought for the recognition of language and culture, for the signing of Te Te Riri for Aotearoa. We will not allow their legacy to be destroyed by cost-cutting measures and racist and divisive political ideologies. We will not let that happen, will we? No! We will not. But we will not. We will not. We are here now to say no. He waka e kia noa. We are all in this together. Today we stand together, Māori, Pākehā, workers and whānau, to protect what is rightfully ours, the legacy for our children and grandchildren. We will not be divided. We will not be silenced. So to every person here today I say, kia kaha. Be strong. Be loud, be proud. Together we will push back against these attacks, and together we will win. Tuturu whakamoa kia tina! Tina! Homie! Hui! Pai kie! Kia ora whānau, thank you very much.
Thank you, mate. Who wants to try some chanting? Right, this is an easy one. All you need to do is say, stand up, fight back, back to me, okay? You reckon you can do it? Yeah! When workers' rights are under attack! Stand up, fight back! Guys, we need to shout louder than AOT Square. Okay, so I want to hear some hoarse voices at the end of this. When workers' rights are under attack!
Stand up, fight back!
When Māori rights are under attack!
Stand up, fight back!
When fertility is under attack!
Stand up, fight back!
When the planet is under attack!
Stand up, fight back!
Stand up!
Fight back!
Stand up!
Fight back!
Stand up!
Fight back!
Okay, we'll try again later. Now, the most important voice in all of this is the voice of our workers. And over the last year, we have seen millions of dollars ripped out of the middle of the public service, and New Zealand is going to suffer as a result. And some of the people suffering right now are public servants who are either seeing their livelihoods on the line or experiencing the impact of their colleagues being cut as well. The most important voice here today is the voice of our workers, and that's why we're really excited to have one of our PSA delegates here today to speak about the impact of the government cuts are having on them, their family and their community. So please give a huge round of applause to Tiana.
Kia ora, no pressure. Kia ora everyone, I'm Tiana. Wow, where do I start? Oh, kia ora, kia ora. I'm mad. My friends are losing their jobs. My colleagues are losing their jobs. People I know are using food banks. Food banks are shutting down because there's not enough money for food banks. I mean, I can't afford to give to food banks. I can barely afford to get to work. The constant attacks on... Okay, I'll give you a bit of context, okay? So, I'm Samoan, Māori, Pākehā. I'm also queer, as fuck. My whole life, I feel like I've been attacked, my whole life. But one thing I've always been kind of proud of is being Māori. And the constant attacks on Māori by this government, it gets to you. And then thinking, at least I'm safe as a public servant, and now I'm being attacked as a public servant as well. It gets to you. But seeing everyone here, I think, far out. Yeah, we're being attacked, but it sounds weird, but at least we're being attacked collectively. And collectively we can fight back. Just using your voice and just getting out there, putting it out. I mean, I know it's difficult as public servants, we have to be careful, we can't say where we work, 'cause, you know, you don't want to lose your job and then you got no money. But just PSA is something I've been part of for the last 9 years as a workplace delegate, and there's always been someone I can sort of rely on as well, and just having that collective voice. So just keep fighting. I know it's hard out there, and I know some days I wake up and I'm like, I could just win lotto and leave. But I think even if I did, I've got to stick this out, right? Until this government is gone. And finally, Toi Tu Te Tiriti.
Can we get another round of applause for Tiana, please? It's a pretty intimidating thing to come to something like this and speak out against the government when you're a public service employee. So huge thank you to you, Tiana, for doing that. When I say cutbacks, you say fight back. Cutbacks.
Fight back.
Cutbacks.
Fight back.
When I say cutbacks, you say fight back. Cutbacks.
Fight back.
Cutbacks.
Fight back.
I need to get on the treadmill a bit so I can get that whole chunk out. When workers' rights are under attack.
Stand up. Fight back.
Guys, we practiced this. When workers' rights are under attack.
Stand up. Fight back.
When minority rights are under attack.
Stand up. Fight back.
When security is under attack.
Stand up. Fight back.
When Pacifica are under attack.
Stand up. Fight back.
Stand up.
Fight back.
Stand up.
Fight back.
Stand up.
Fight back.
When our pull-up banners are under attack. Hey guys, that's actually our whole program for today, because we know that some of our members have to get back to work. We're going to be here until 1 o'clock. I think the barbecue's still going. So we'll be playing some music, so feel free to hang around. But before you leave, we've just got 3 asks for you. Number 1 is the most important. You're holding a PSA flag. Please drop it back off to the sign-in tent when you're done. Number 2, if you are not a union member, then the most important thing you can do today is to join your union. If you don't know what your union is, you can go to unions.org.nz. That's the website of the National Council of Trade Unions, New Zealand Council of Trade Unions. They've got a union finder. So you can get involved as a workplace leader to continue to fight back against the government in your workplace. So join your union if you haven't already. And the third thing is, whether it is in your workplace or your community or your whānau in your home, there's so many ways that you can resist the increasing attacks on workers, on Māori, push to privatise our health sector, increasing attacks on the environment. So whatever you do, if there's one thing you take away today, it is that as in union, we are so much stronger than the sum of our parts. So, you know, these protests are going to keep happening, this movement will keep happening, but in between those times, we need you to be part of building a movement to make sure that this is a one-term government. Are you with us?
Yes.
Can't hear you.
Yes.
You up for one more time?
Yes.
When workers' rights are under attack!
Stand up. Fight back.
When Pacific rights are under attack!
Stand up. Fight back.
When security is under attack!
Stand up. Fight back.
When our planet is under attack!
Stand up. Fight back.
Stand up!
Fight back.
Stand up!
Fight back.
Stand up!
Fight back.
Give yourselves a round of applause. I think our Komatua is going to close us off. Komatua. But remember what I said, the most important thing that you can do is join your union and get involved in the fight against this government, no matter what that looks like for you. It's just important that you do it. Otherwise, thank you so much everyone for coming. Please get home safe tonight, and we will see you at the next protest. Thank you.
For Mike Paki, give you guys a huge round of applause for turning out. And if you guys, like me, potentially have the rest of the day off, ka pai. Anō reira, me no e tātou, let us pray, we'll close this off and then we'll play some sounds and then help yourselves to the rest of the food and mill around and have a kōrero with each other. Nō reira, me no e tātou, let us pray. E te atua e manaki tia mātou inga wākato. Manaki tia tēnei whare ko te whare o te putunga here tikanga mahi e hari ana mātou i runga tēnei huarahi pai. E te atua e manaki tia i a mātou inga wākato. E whakamoini ti whakapētai whakapai. Whakaorangi ti te kino nau hoki te rangitīratanga te kaha me te karoria. A ke tono atu. Amen. Thank you everyone.
We just have one of our attendees has a quick 5-second corridor as well.
What's your name?